I didn't. Stop. That wasn't supposed to happen. All right, I got a fun, versatile amp today. This is the Supro Delta King 12, and it's a super versatile 1x12 single channel 15 watt combo amp. When I say it's a fun, versatile amp, I mean it. It's really an amp. No, it's really fun and versatile. And super thanks to Sweetwater for sponsoring this video and sending me the amp. And this is their Seafoam green model that only Sweetwater carries. But they also make it in black and tweed and black. Of the three styles, I think this one is the most green. We got books and manuals. Okay. Too much coffee today. Okay, quick rundown of the specs, and then we'll get into playing it with a few guitars so you can really hear what you can do with this amp and the variety of sounds and tones that it can do. Let's start. I've got my books here, but I've memorized everything. It's a Class A tube power amp, 12AX7 preamp tube, 6L6 power tube, so 2 tubes, 3-band EQ. You got a foot switchable boost and gain option, or the toggle switches on the top, which I'll show you. And it's got a Pigtronics powered fat drive circuit, analog spring reverb, custom Supro DK12 speaker. The DK doesn't stand for Donkey Kong because it stands for Delta King. So let's take a look at the top panel and go left to right, and I'll describe the features. And then on the back of the amp, we'll also take a look at that, and I'll tell you what it has. And then we'll play it a ton. That's what I want to do. I want you to hear it so you can see here. I don't know if you can see sound, but you know, if you have that ability, what do they call that? Anesthesia? No. Synesthesia? Looking at the top of the amp, which I'll mention isn't my favorite setup. Knobs on the top, not my favorite. You got your input for your guitar, and you got a volume for the preamp, and you've got a boost switch. And if you're curious what the boost switch does, I've got the manual here. They say, turn this switch up to activate the boost. So there you go. And the drive switch, and then you've got a treble, you've got mids, you've got bass, and those are all for the tone, you know, for your tone on your guitar. You've got a reverb, and it's a real reverb tank, which I always love. And then you've got your master volume for the power amp volume. Then you've got a standby switch and power. So you got a volume and a master, which is huge. That's really important to me. And on the back of the amp, you got the boost, drive, foot switch input. It doesn't come with a pedal, but you can use any 2-button pedal. And the next two features are pretty cool. You got a line out that is a line out from the preamp. So you could actually send this sound to another amp or to a console for recording. And then the power amp in, I don't see this very often on amps. So the power amp in, it stops the built-in preamp and lets you plug in devices like modelers. I'm capturing everything with the Royer R10 ribbon microphone. It's placed in front, and I'm going into an Arturia AudioFuse 16 rig interface. We'll also do some samples of the line out just for comparison. All right, let's go. So how does the line out sound compared to the mic tone? Because the line out is just the preamp. You're not going through all the EQ and the power section. All right, I made some notes on my thoughts about this amp. I didn't write them down. I memorized them. I wrote them down in a Google Keep document. I'll let you know what I think about the amp. So fit and finish on these Supro amps, always tops. I love the aesthetics. I don't love spelling that word though. Aesthetics, that's a tough word to spell. Yeah, this is the third Supro amp I've checked out. I had the Black Magic. I've got the Amulet 10-inch version and this one. All three, the quality on the build is awesome. I love them. I really love Supro amps, I gotta say. This one's made in Indonesia. It's said on the box on the outside. Is it loud enough for a band? I'm gonna say probably not. It's probably not enough power. You just got the two tubes. That being said, is it good for at-home recording and bedroom practice? Absolutely. And the whole band thing, I don't know. Maybe you have a setup that you can use this with. Maybe you're daisy chaining it into another amp. Anyways, your mileage may vary, as they say on web forums. The master and the main volume are great to have. When amps don't have that, it really limits what you can do with them volume-wise. Like the Black Magic didn't have a master. I think the Black Magic Reverb has the master, so that'd be the better one to get. So yeah, with that, you can have some really good driven tones at low volume. So yeah, overall great amp, recommend it. I've loved everything that I've tried from Supro. I hope they bring back Supro guitars because those are cool looking too. And again, thanks to Sweetwater for being part of my channel and this video. As always, it's an honor and pleasure for them to be working with me. No, I said that wrong. It's an honor to be working with them. They know I'm joking. We're friends. We're good friends. Check the links for current prices. People ask me, what are the prices? It's like they change or it depends where you are in the world. Take a look at the Sweetwater link. Sometimes they have demo models available if you want to get one for a little bit cheaper. And if you're new here, be sure to subscribe so the number of subscribers I have increases and then the number is really impressive to look at. And then you can brag about it. Look at that. I have that many numbers of people that clicked on subscribe. And that's all I got to say. All right, check out the amp. It's awesome. As always, play guitar and have fun, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.